We just got hit by a barge.
We're not happy with Orion. We're not happy with anything that they've done.
Y'all gonna hit us again?
If you get hit by a company like that,
Sorry, it shouldn't have happened, but it happened.
you just don't have any leverage on them.
Been feeling trapped down on the floor. I don't know what for. Feels like I'm gone.
We are Diane and Craig, also known as Shorty and Pop. And this is our story about sailing into retirement. As a newly retired couple who loves travel, the ocean, and sand between our toes, we aren't ready to settle down just yet.
And leave me till tomorrow. Wind into my sail. Away from things I let go. Floating on the waves. We go bottoms up. We go all the way. When you're feeling down, push the pain away. We go bottoms up. We go all the way.
After being struck by the barge, we made the 150-mile trip from Port Aransas back to Galveston. Now it was time to get out of sight into the shipyard and get the repairs completed.
I think this is the first T-dock right here, isn't it?
Yeah, but I thought he said to go to the repair one.
He said the first T-dock. You may have to jump off and back here.
No, let's not do that and just say it.
Definitely been painted. It's painted like there. It's better. Yep.
I mean, I like jump on the paint you can work with better, right? Yeah. And there's some on this side, like during the chaos. The tugs came on this side to get us. I don't think it's any worse.
Everything you have in here is nothing that is, I don't know inside the fiberglass, but I don't see any damage to the outside. It's nothing but rubber. Like this will come off with it. But if we buff it out, we clean it up really quick.
So how long will it have to stay out of the water to do that? Because he's going to go back to Galveston, wait for your schedule, and bring it up out over here.
We need to see it all.
And we got to do that fiberglass repair.
Yeah, but I don't forget about fiberglass.
See what they repaired and what there's a beam or
Yeah.
like this. So best bet is on the
What year is this boat?
95?
yeah. We had some repairs.
Yeah, there was a previous repair there.
Yeah, it's a repair.
Any boat that's more than 10 years
You
old
have
has got to have repairs up here.
Repair
It's just
about
yeah,
the
they all-
anchors and
almost
something
all
you
of
hit,
them.
the
I
tack
can walk
you
around
hold
this yard and show you the valves on these boats that have been repaired.
This is the other thing. As soon as we match our color, we want to match it to the color you already have. If I match it to the other color, then I'll be spraying maybe 2 foot that way, 2 foot that way. You know, so it depends what you want me to do. You want me to go against the color you had, or you want me to just buff it out, see if I can match the color on your boat?
Whatever's going to make it look
Better.
and better, and or the way it was, and be a good repair for a long time.
Yeah, we're gonna glass. Everything we do is fiberglass with Joko. So I think we're gonna do Joko. Go back with Joko. Joko for me.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about.
But you can-
If that gets revetted, then we know it won't leak.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's a no-brainer. The only other concern that I have is how long is it going to be out of the water while he's doing this? Okay? Because this paint, you can't, once it's been in the water, when you pull it back out, it dies when it comes back out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
It
the
needs to stay
ablative
wet.
does?
It needs
It
to
has
stay
to stay wet once it's put on there.
Okay, hold on. Say that again.
This bottom paint,
It's a hard paint. So
no, it's ablative.
it's ablative.
Oh, yeah. Look,
Yeah, it's ablative.
yeah. So, if this boat's out of the water for, how long do you think it's going to stay out of the water?
If you leave it tomorrow is Thursday.
Right.
Tomorrow is Thursday.
Well, they live aboard,
Okay.
so they're going to have to get their perishable food out.
Right now, my project, I think it's the project I have, 2 boats I'm working on, waiting for insurance. I can knock it out between tomorrow and Friday.
Okay, so the paint
Friday.
won't die.
We got 2 days.
2 days, okay.
I can buff it out, wax it tomorrow, grind in fiberglass and maybe spray at the end of the day. Friday morning, we'll wet sand it and buff it right where they are, right in the front.
Wow.
So Friday at night, I got 4 guys, and we just sitting down.
So
It's
we
got four guys,
want
we're
it,
just sitting down.
those decals, we'll just pull those decals off and we'll put new decals on later.
Okay. Yeah, if you leave it right now, let's see, Paul wants to leave it, we knock it out tomorrow. Like I say,
You got room to block it?
that's our fault.
Let's
We
go
leave it
ask him.
today.
Shoot, I thought it was going to be 2 or 3 weeks before you could get to it.
Well, we got lucky. We're able to leave the boat tonight. They're going to get right on it and get all the maintenance done, get all the paint job and all that stuff taken care of in the next 2 days. So now we just got to find a hotel room.
Feel like a vagabond.
You've been evicted.
I know.
You've been evicted. Okay, I guess now we go call an Uber and see if
If anybody will pick us up.
they will. Still in the hotel room?
Funny.
Okay. I'll have to see where we're going to spend the next few nights. It's going to be another adventure.
Yeah. Like staying by the women's prison and there's always something.
Because we got no clue where we're going to stay tonight.
What's so aggravating to me is the lack of concern and, for lack of a better word, empathy. They don't care that they hit our home and that right now we are homeless. But the biggest thing is the amount of, when it was happening, the amount of sarcasm, the amount of laughter at our expense when we're sitting there in the middle of the night after this has happened. And to them, it's a big joke. It could have been much worse.
A few yards either way. Easily could have been a situation where our kids are in a lawsuit for loss of life with them, because it was that close.
Well, there's a kitchen. That's all we need. We can play house here tonight.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
Can you whip me up some supper on that? Looks like our ride's coming now. It's been a crazy day.
Hey, how are you?
Hello. I'll keep this with me too.
Thank you. Sit. Come on, sit.
Good girl.
Back here at Seabrook Marina, gonna check out. They say they're done with the work on the hull of the boat. So we're gonna go check it, see if we can approve it, and maybe get the boat splashed on Friday morning. we'll see what it looks like. Oh, did you fix this?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
We both, we remove all the rubbing, remove all that out. We wet sand a little bit. Then we buff the whole entire thing, and then we wash it, and then we wax it. So everything should have wax on it.
And what, as an owner, what's the best thing for me to do? Just wax it once a year?
No, every 6 months.
Every 6 months?
Every 6 months.
We finally agreed to a settlement that we're not thrilled about with Orion, but bottom line is we don't have any leverage. We did talk to an attorney. Their offer we didn't feel like was acceptable. Bottom line, the way we understood what he was telling us is that, I don't know if it's Texas or because it's maritime law or whatever, but to get them to increase the settlement would require a lawsuit, a jury award. I guess you got to go through all that. You get a jury award, and you're talking about thousands of dollars. And if you're paying an attorney's not going to take that kind of a case on a contingency. They like the big cases, the personal injury and all that stuff. But so since you're talking about going after somebody for thousands of dollars and a potential cost of tens of thousands of dollars, it doesn't make any sense. So we talked about it, and we agreed just to settle with them, be done with Orion, move on with our lives. Our existing bottom paint just didn't look like it was doing too well, wasn't holding up the way we had hoped. What we had originally installed was an ablative bottom paint. So we chose to take advantage of our time on the hard to get a new bottom job. This time we went with a hard bottom paint. We chose to go with Interlux. The primer was Interlux 2000E 2-part epoxy, and the top coat was Interlux Ultra Coat. Well, I had left the boatyard after making a down payment on the bottom job and just got across the Kima Bridge, and I got a call from Benjamin asking if I could come back. It seems that they maybe have found some evidence of some blistering on the fiberglass. So I'm headed back. We're going to check that out and see what's what. Hopefully it's not too bad. So I just got done looking at the boat. Like I said, Ben had called and asked me to come back. He wanted to show me when they started sanding on the bottom. What they found was there were some tiny blisters that were starting to show. And so I came back and looked at it, and what he said was, at some point, the boat originally had gel coat on the bottom, but the gel coat's been removed, and then the bottom was primed and then painted. And he said they actually did a pretty good job of priming it, but there were some small places that were showing up. The blister is a place where water has gotten directly to the fiberglass. And so as they're sanding it, they're seeing some little moist spots, moisture coming out. It's not bad, it's relatively minor, it seems like now. But what he wanted me to be aware of is that, so if they sand them, open them up, let it dry out, and it'll be good. But what his point was is they may not see them all, and so that they're somewhere down the road, there could be some blistering, and there may not ever be anything. But he wanted to make sure that we knew that he was doing the best job that he could, and that he was trying to get as many of the, and I'm talking small places, like pinholes that were letting water, there was a little bit of water intrusion. But sounds like he thinks we're good. But like I said, he just wanted to make sure that we were aware that there was a pre-existing condition, and that he's going to do the best he can to remedy it. Hey, thanks for sending that invoice.
No problem.
That helped me out a lot.
Okay. I believe we're gonna try to get you in Monday.
Yeah, Ben called and said that you're busy tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Monday will be okay.
Okay.
We were extremely fortunate that all of the damage from the barge hit was cosmetic. Yet there's no way to know if there's anything structural or under the waterline until you pull out and have experts examine the boat. On the water, risks are always higher, and this fact is not lost on us. Even though the damage was light and minor, being knocked out of bed at 1:30 in the morning is traumatic. Every time we think back on this event, we realize how close we were to true disaster.
But hey, life's an adventure, and the only real option is to move forward.
Back in the water and ready to go. We are now on our way back to Pelican's Rest to continue our preparations for sailing out of sight.
If you liked it, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and leave us a comment. Thanks for watching.